This is the Giallo Dario Argento decided to make when people said his movies were dangerous. He decided to prove them right. Today we're talking all things Tenebrae, possibly one of Dario Argento's most confronting films. This is actually our last video for Giallo January. This is our themed week for the month, and next month our themed week will once again be romantic horror, or possibly anti-romantic horror. But anyways, like I said, today we're talking all things Tenebrae. I wanted to choose, you guys know I love 80s horror, but not only because of that, I wanted to choose a Dario Argento film that I truly love so much, and I wanted to dive into it more with you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up, subscribe for more, check out all of my links down below if you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. Check out the Get Weird podcast. I upload new episodes every Wednesday here on the channel or Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So let's get straight to it. American crime novelist Peter Neal arrives in Rome to promote his new book Tenebrae, a violent thriller accused of misogyny and moral corruption. Almost immediately, a series of brutal murders begin, and each killing is seemingly inspired by scenes from Neal's novel. Now, this film is Dario Argento responding directly to people and critics who say his films are too violent against women. Through this film, we explore themes like if violent art creates violent behavior, the responsibility of the artist, and the voyeurism of the audience, us. It's definitely more self-aware than what it seems on the surface, and that's definitely why I wanted to talk about this movie. I always say it's up to you to discern what is good and what is bad, and I'm pretty sure we all can, and that's why I'm so okay with watching disturbing movies and stuff, because I can tell you, like, I can that's, you know, that's silicone, that is latex, that's fake. I can tell you, like, this is made with, you know, whatever intention behind it. I'm not gonna go out there and harm somebody. You have to know the difference between entertainment and real life bad, you know, entertainment good, real life bad. And unlike Argento's Three Mothers trilogy, this is really bright. This movie is very exposing. It lets you see all of the cards. It's not trying to hide anything. It's very modern. It's very clean. The kills are very stylized. I'm sure we all know the kill where the arm is chopped right off and the blood squirts everywhere, and it's such a landmark for horror and gore and shock, but at the same time, that's what it's meant to be there for. It's an almost geyser-like blood spurting, and it's meant to be grotesque and over the top. It pushes the violence to almost an abstract art. Okay, hear me out. That wall covered in blood is absolutely beautiful. It's a really solid film. I like the structure of it. The whole movie flows. It's so good. Some Gialli films can kind of get a little muddled with the plot, but this one from beginning to end is so solid. And like I mentioned, with not having anywhere to hide in this film, like, we have white interiors, we have glass paned windows, we have lots of cold metal. It feels very almost sterile in comparison to a lot of other Giallo films where they feel high fashion, they feel like you're following a different thing, but it just feels so like it wants you to pay attention and to see past what's going on. It's almost like a Giallo film revamped for the 80s. I do have to give a huge shout out to Goblin for doing the score for this one. A video popped up this morning on my Instagram, and I think it was serendipitous because I'll insert the video, but it's Goblin playing this score for Tenebrae, and just seeing them play it live, it made me so excited, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's just such a memorable score. Wow. Wow. But very quickly, let's talk about the influence behind this movie. Dario Argento was actually receiving disturbing fan letters. Letters that blamed him and his movies for other people's violent actions, and good and bad. It's kind of yucky at the end of the day, and I'm glad that he took all of that and made a film to have an outlet to put things into. I think it's a healthy medium. But at the end of the day, Tenebrae is not just about a killer inspired by a book. It's Argento asking us why we are so drawn to violence in the first place. By flooding everything with light and removing the original expected Giallo shadowy darkness, the film feels unsettling in a totally different way. It's aggressive, it's ruthless, and it is so self-aware in the best kind of way. And that's why Tenebrae to this day still hits so hard. In my last video, we talked about the Red Queen kills 7 times, and that was from 1972. Coming 10 years from that into 82, you can see all of the stylistic changes, and it's so wonderful to see a genre evolve. And we're still getting modern day Giallo here and there. I would love to dive into that one day with you guys. But on that note, that's all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have not seen this movie by some chance, please go watch Tenebrae. It is so beautiful. It is so good. It's so unsettling, but it's so worth your time. And once you see that arm come off, you know you're in. Like, this movie is just, it's such a it's a reward. It's like a reward. You know that sound clip, by the way, it's like a reward, that comes from Django Unchained. We were watching that on Christmas Day, and that scene came up, and I was like, oh, that's a TikTok sound. Okay, that's enough for me for today. I am going to go and make dinner. Our next video is going to be bleak, disturbing films, and I hope you're ready for it. So check out the podcast. I'll see you guys so soon. Sayonara, Spooky Fam.